Hey guys, we're here with another Thin Eater interview, and I'd like you to introduce yourself and tell everyone your name and a little bit about yourself.
Sure. My name is Kaitlynn. I am a wedding hair and makeup artist. I do hair and makeup freelance, and I own my own business.
Awesome. So tell everyone, what do your meals look like? What did you eat yesterday? Breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
So for breakfast, I woke up around 9 a.m. I just had a bowl of strawberries, maybe five, and then for lunch, I didn't really have time to eat too much, and I saw a bag of chips in my car, so I ate quite a few of those. Um, Not too many. And then for dinner, I had an early dinner around 5 o'clock, and me and my man, we went to a Chinese buffet, and we went all out on there.
So, would you say that, like, if you had to say, like, small would be like we could say, like, extra small would be like, um, maybe like a bowl of fruit that would be like this much, or
Okay.
like a granola bar would be extra small.
Sure.
Something that would be small would be like, maybe this much food. So, if you had to describe like extra small, small, medium, and large,
Okay.
how many times would you say you eat in a day? And then, so would you say you eat 2 times a day generally, 3 times a day?
I would say more. I have a large to extra large meal once a day.
Okay, so one of your meals is large or extra large,
Yes.
just depending on how hungry you are.
Yes.
And would you say mostly that's dinner?
Yes.
Is there ever an exception to that?
Maybe like once every 2 months, and then like I wouldn't have a very big dinner. So
So
maybe
let's
like
say
just
you
lunch.
guys were doing a big breakfast where
Okay.
you were like, it was a big family brunch. So would that would be your big meal for the day?
Honestly, I still wouldn't eat that much.
You wouldn't. You'd still make that small
I
because
would
you
still
enjoy
make
eating
that.
at night.
Yeah. If I was, like having like a big family brunch or something, I would only eat maybe like a croissant or something. I wouldn't eat that much.
Gotcha. Because
Yeah.
the time your body really wants a large meal
Yeah, I only
is
eat
around
when
the
I'm
5 o'clock.
Yep.
You eat when
Yeah.
you're hungry.
Mhm.
So let's say so from what I've heard you say, you would say if you're gonna eat breakfast,
Yeah.
it's gonna be something extra small.
Yes.
4 strawberries. What's some other things that you would have?
Any kind of fruit. Definitely, I love to eat fruit. Cereal. I'm fine with cereal. I
How
love
much
Cheerios.
cereal would you have?
Like maybe 2 bowls. Nothing
Okay.
too crazy.
Small bowls?
Yes, very small.
Like how big, if you had to put it?
About this big.
Okay.
Yeah.
So your bowls are about that big.
Yeah.
And so the typical like person who eats a bowl of cereal is like this. Like you're talking about a bowl that is probably maybe the size of the palm of your
Size
hand.
of your palm. Yep.
So-
Exactly.
So maybe one small or 2 small
Mhm.
bowls, depending on your hunger.
Yeah.
So you would say breakfast for you would be either small or extra small.
Yes. Or
And
if any at all.
or if you didn't eat anything,
Yeah.
right? And so either it's going to be extra small or nothing.
Mhm.
And then for lunch, is it extra small or small?
It's more on the small
Small
side.
side.
Yeah. Yeah. Nothing
Okay.
too crazy though.
Okay, describe some things that you would have for your small meal for lunch.
For lunch, sometimes I would go out with my dad. I love to have lunch dates with my dad. And we would go out to like Chick-fil-A or something, or McDonald's, because he loves McDonald's. And I would have like a 4-piece chicken nugget and a small fry. And that's
Okay.
it.
And would you eat the entire 4-piece chicken?
Yes.
Okay,
I
and the
would.
whole small fry?
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
Yeah.
great. And then to drink water?
Yeah, water or sweet tea. I like sweet tea.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And then what does your dinner look like? Dinner would be your large meal.
Yes, dinner would definitely be a large meal. I eat almost anything. I love to go over to my parents' house for dinner, just to be with them a lot because I love them. And mom would cook a huge meal and stuff, so we would have at least four to five sides and a meat of dinner and stuff. And I would eat it all and have seconds.
Okay. And how do you choose what to eat?
I don't really. I just eat
what
whatever. Yeah.
But whatever your body wants.
Yeah.
So recap for me one more time about
Yeah.
the size of your meals and what you eat.
All right. So for breakfast, I usually have an extra small meal or nothing at all. Lunch, I have a small meal or honestly nothing at all, depending on my work day for that day. And then for dinner, I have a large to an extra large meal.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that's your time where you just love to eat a big meal at night.
Yep.
That's great. So do you eat, you said you eat slow?
Yes, I eat very, very slow. Like, usually I'm the last person to finish eating at my whole, like, table.
So name some of the foods you love to indulge in.
Like for snacks?
Yeah.
My favorite snacks are like pretzels,
Okay.
fruits. I have a weird obsession with Lay's original potato chips.
My son loves Lay's original potato
Yeah,
chips.
I can eat a family-sized bag in 2 days. We have to keep 3 in the pantry, and we have to go buy more
You just
every
love Lay's
week.
potato
Oh my
chips.
gosh, it's ridiculous.
That's funny.
Yeah.
So now you eat very small breakfast, if at any at all. Very small lunch. Your big
Yeah.
meal is dinner. Would you say though that you ever overeat?
No, I don't normally overeat. I just eat when I'm full. Yeah.
Okay. And let's just pretend that you were at Burger King.
Okay.
So I love that when you said when you're at Chick-fil-A, the size of what you got a 4-piece kids meal with a small fry.
Yeah.
What would you order if you went to Burger King? What would you eat?
If I went to Burger King, for lunch, I would probably, their nuggets are really good, so I would just get a small nugget. I think like it's either a 6 or a 4. I would get that and then small fries. That's
Now,
it.
do you usually leave food on your plate?
Sometimes, yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
And do you ever count calories or count carbs?
Nope, I have never counted calories and never counted carbs, never looked at how much sugar is on or cholesterol or any of that. No.
And do you deprive yourself of any foods at all?
No, I never cut back on food or think like, oh, I shouldn't eat this or I shouldn't eat that. I just eat whatever I'm craving or whatever.
So when you are stressed, do you ever say, I'm stressed, I want to eat, I need to go eat something to make me feel better?
Usually when I'm stressed, I usually grab like some potato chips that I love or just like a small snack, but I don't feel like I stress eat, like I don't eat a whole cake or anything. Yeah.
So how do you decide when what are some of the things that when you're physically hungry, how do you know that you're physically hungry? What are some of the symptoms that you have?
Some of my symptoms are I feel tired, grumpy, very grumpy, like I can get hangry.
Okay.
And my stomach starts to hurt, and usually if I'm not near like a big meal or going to do something, I just find like a granola bar or just a small snack that I can just eat to hold me off until my next big meal.
Gotcha. So I've heard different people talk about that, is that if they feel like, let's say you were going to eat dinner at 4 and you were going to have a big dinner.
Okay.
But at 2 o'clock, you start getting hungry. What are some things that you would do to hold you off, to keep you from being hungry without eating a
I
huge
wouldn't eat
meal?
at all.
You wouldn't eat?
No, if I knew I was gonna have a very big meal or like go out with family or go to like a big buffet or something, I was starting to be hungry at 2 or even 1 o'clock, I wouldn't eat at all.
Okay. And do you feel like, do you ever have any kind of snacks in your purse, like almonds or a granola bar or anything like that
I usually have some pretzels and a granola bar.
in your purse?
Yeah.
And is there any foods for you that you just are like, I just will refuse to eat that under any circumstance?
Oh my goodness. I
Is
am
there any-
such a picky eater.
Okay.
I only eat what I like. So if somebody puts something in front of me and I don't like it, I'll maybe like have a few bites to be nice, but I won't eat it. And after I leave, I would go get something that I do like. So I can name like so many things that I don't like. I don't like cauliflower. I don't like spinach. I'm not a big smoothie person. I don't, just honestly, a lot of things. I don't like certain kind of steak. I won't eat brown rice, like just like weird things.
Okay, so, but there's no food that you ever say, I can't have this food because it's too many calories. You've never said that.
Never. I will never say that, oh, I can't eat this because there's that many calories in it.
Gotcha. Do you ever feel like you are preoccupied with food? Like you're just like, all I think about is food, and when am I going to eat my next meal or anything like that? Or you only think about food when you're physically hungry?
I only think about food when I'm hungry. I'm never thinking about my next meal or thinking about, oh, when am I going to eat again? No, I have other things to focus on.